Hi, I'm Kristie. I'm a Florida knitter who shares my knitting adventures through the Sunshine State on my blog at coastalknitsandpurls.com. So this is my weekly update for the week of July the 8th. This will be a short one. There's not a lot to report this particular week. My finished object, literally one, is the sock number 1, turtle, what I call my Turtle Cove Shortie sock because it's a Turtle Cove colorway. This is pair number 11 for summer sock camp. And this is pair number 12 for the year. So I knitted most of my socks during the camp. And I really love how this turned out. This one, I didn't have any gapping or holes with the gusset pickup, so it was really nice. Just really love how it turned out. And my only real work in progress is, of course, sock number 2 for the Turtle Cove Shortie sock. As you can see, I knit my socks on a 9-inch circular, and I get a lot of questions about this. So I'm thinking about shooting a tutorial where I walk you through step-by-step knitting a shortie sock specifically, because those will knit up very quickly on a 9-inch circular. Whether you've tried it, want to try it, some people find it fiddly. I do not. I actually find DPNs very fiddly. I do have to switch to DPNs to Kitchener or the toe, but other than that, I exclusively knit the entire sock on a 9-inch circular. This one is for my middle, and I am on the foot right now. I'm probably like round 3 or 4 into the foot, and since it's for her, I usually knit 37 rounds for her foot. So this will be done before the weekend ends, I'm sure, and I will probably cast on my next sock, which is probably going to be using the Destination Lane subscription yarn that I received. I mentioned before that I was waiting on the project bag for that, and I apparently got caught in some black hole for the shipping of that. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and cast on, but I'll keep you posted on that. Once I finish this Turtle Cove sock, we'll see where it takes me. I have other yarn too, so I could go either way. Let's see. The other works in progress I have are the same, and I haven't actually touched them, but it's the dishcloth, the scrappy blanket, and my shirt that I was knitting for myself, the second panel for that. What I am listening to, I'm currently listening to Lisa Unger's, I think it's Unger, The New Couple in 5B. It's very good. It's very like psychological, thriller-ish. So I'm about halfway through with that. I listened this week and completed a book by Mary Kubica called She's Not Sorry. Also another writer who's very like psychological thriller, twisty plot ending type writer. So this one wasn't as quite as twisty as some of hers have been, but it was good, but not as crazy as some of those that she's had. I'm also still reading the hard copy of The Funeral Ladies of Ellery County. I have not honestly touched that book since I got back from vacation when I could sit on the beach and read it. But I am going to my annual girls trip next week. So we do a lot of floating in the pool reading and some other things. But I suspect I will finish that book next weekend and can report back after that. So what I am watching, I finished season 3 of Dairy Girls, and of course it only has 3 seasons, and I was reading that the writer of that show always intended on it being only 3 seasons, so it is in fact done, it's ended, and there may be some spin-offs, but as far as like any other seasons or like anything like that, it's not happening. So I started to panic at the end, like, what am I going to watch next? None of my shows that I watch have any seasons. So I chose and started watching Call the Midwife, and I'm really enjoying it. I am on season 2 of 12, so I do have a little time, probably enough episodes and seasons to get me through until a new season starts of one of the shows that my husband and I watch, or a show that I watch on my own. So yeah, I highly recommend checking it out and seeing if you like it too. Let's see where you can find me. You can find me on Pinterest and Instagram at Kristie Co. On Facebook at Kristie Knits. Here on YouTube at Florida Knits. And you can find me on Threads and Ravelry as my name, Kristie McCauley. I didn't go into any shops this week, so I didn't go into any like yarn stores or anything like that. I didn't receive anything in the mail, although I was expecting my project bag. What I have received a lot of is emails or direct messages through Ravelry of fellow knitters, fellow sock campers, I guess, of fellow Floridian knitters. They contact me. I've had quite a few contacts in the past week or two, which I love receiving. They're reaching out, they're connecting with me, they're sharing their projects with me. So I love that. Their own knitting adventures, either through the Sunshine State or their own state. So I'm always happy to receive messages, through Ravelry or one of the social media platforms, or you can always share your latest project or ask a question or whatever at coastalknitsandpurls@gmail.com. So I think next week I will not be recording a video since I am going to be away for Girls Weekend. And I will either pick it up the following weekend, or I might push it. That'll be close to the end of July anyways, but either the end of July or the beginning of August. I may return to a monthly update instead of a weekly one. We'll see, because I feel like these are really short, because I literally had one finished object and one real work in progress. So this particular week anyway. So I'll keep you posted on that. And I also may shoot that tutorial on how to knit a sock, shorty sock specifically, on 9-inch circulars. So be on the lookout for those. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you again soon.